Saturday night. Hello, it's me, Joe. Yeah, I know. I never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Whenever I'm asked to mix my dreams real, I say that you do. You're out of sight. Fee, fi, po, fum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me true. So get ready, here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Saturday night in the shed. If you wanna play hide and seek with love, let me remind you, it's out of sight. The loving you're gonna miss, it takes to find you. You're alright. Fiddly dee, fiddly dum. 'Cause look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready, get shady. Here we come. For those of you who've chosen me over Strictly, you get a bit of the theme tune. Good damn thing. All my friends shouldn't want me to, I understand it, be alright. I hope I get to you before they do the way I planned it. Be out of sight. Fiddly dee, twiddly dum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true. So get ready, get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love sheds too. So get ready, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come, here I come. Fiddly dee, fiddly dum, fiddly diddly diddly dum. Here I come. Well, good evening. Hello, everyone. Saturday night, it's time for a drink. Lovely to see you. There's a wink, a drink and a wink and a little bit of thinking about what I'm doing. Well, it's Saturday night. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. My name's Joe Stilgoe. If you've never been here before, this is my shed. This is Stilgoe in the shed. SIT, if you like. No one uses it as an acronym, but it's what I write to shorten things when I'm doing my correspondence. Anyway, cheers to you. I hope you're drinking something. Keep hydrated in this lockdown. If it's something alcoholic, great. If it's not, also great. We accept all, but I'm drinking neat alcohol. This is 100%. It's not wine, it's just flavoured alcohol, coloured alcohol. Because what's alcohol? It's an alcoholiday. Don't take away my wine, guys. Got a nice cuppa, Amanda. Amanda Wood. Amanda Wood. Amanda Wood's got a cup of tea. A lovely little cuppa, I love a little cuppa. Amanda Wood's got a cup of tea, that's all she wants, not a glass of wine. We're all going on an alcohol holiday. Someone should do a musical, not me, because I'm busy, called Alcoholiday. Is it about giving up, or is it about having more? Sherry, Dazza Hughes. I love someone who drinks sherry. Is it Amontillado? Is it Tio? Is it Fine? Fino? Fine. Is it Fine? Unsupervised. Hashtag David Quinlan. Listen, if the DOP was here to supervise me, we'd be chatting about this stuff. What do you think? So left hand wave to you guys. Oh, God, stop it! And a right hand wave to anyone who's new. Welcome in. If you've never been before, thank you for finding us. And it's lovely to see all the YouTube subscribers. More and more joining each week. And if you'd like to subscribe, if you're watching this and you're thinking, how do I hear more of this stuff? How do I watch more of this stuff? Just go to that red button down there and click subscribe. And you won't hear much from me apart from just pure shed. Hope you've all had a good week. Sorry I didn't see you on Thursday, but maybe I saw some of you at the Crazy Cocks. If you were there, give me a... Can you try and find a chicken emoji, please? Chicken emoji would be good for the Crazy Cocks. That was a gig for the London Jazz Festival. We're still in the London Jazz Festival. Julie Judge says, cheers here. We're 3 of us here and we've got 3 bottles of wine on the go. I hope each. You know, with 3 bottles of wine, you're well balanced, aren't you? Amanda's got a chicken there. Any more chickens? I think some of you have put a duck. Yeah. Chicken, says Bev Kane. Wow. What a couple of chickens. So we had a fun time, and it was paid. You had to pay for that one. And the Shed Show is completely free, but as ever, if you'd like to donate anything, please go to the charity of the week. And this week it is the charity, the Orpheus Centre. Any of you know about that, but if you don't, go to orpheus.org.uk and there you can donate, particularly at the moment because they're running an auction with lots of uber-duper special prizes which you can bid for. But if you'd just like to donate, that's great. But it's Christmas is coming and that's the time for the auctions. And because we can't do raffles, and everyone knows I'm king of the raffles, 34 green, blue. Is it blue? No, it's green. Oh, Colorblind raffle host. That's not me. But when I was 9, sorry, I should be playing some music because otherwise YouTube will shut me down. It's not a podcast, actually. You have to keep playing music. That's how YouTube speaks. Orpheus.org.uk. When I was 10, my friend Simon Worsfold, hello Simon. Why am I playing this music? Let's play some sort of the Wonder Years music. When I was 10, that summer, Simon Worsfold, he came into school one day and said, I'm colourblind, I've just taken a colourblind test. And I'm colourblind, and we were all, colourblind, what is that? But I was jealous. I was constantly jealous of Simon Worsfold when we talked about our stockings at Christmas. I said, well, Simon, I get the usual that Father Christmas brings me. Make your own crystals. Another whoopee cushion. One of the chocolate bars that Dad doesn't like. A Satsuma. And Simon said, I got the Everton football kit. The whole thing. Also got a keyboard. Sabutio. At this point I started to think that the dice were stacked against me, if that's not the wrong analogy. Anyway, I was very jealous of the colourblind thing. I don't know why this is going on so long, but it's picking up loads of viral hits. So when it came to my turn to have my eyes tested, I went into the opticians. I think it was Thacker Optometrists in Oxted. Thank you, Thacker. I was friends with his son, Christian. got my eyes tested there, and they did the cards, and it's those dotty things, and you're supposed to not be able to see the numbers or the letters if you're colorblind. And I faked it. I faked it because I was desperate to be a little bit colorblind. I couldn't do the whole thing because I was only learning acting then, still am. But I got a couple of them wrong, and we got to the crunch point, and got to the reception desk, and they come out with your results, and they said, Mrs. Stilgoe, could you just step aside, please, because not bad news, but Joe is a little bit colour deficient. And I was sitting there going, yes, colour deficient. It was all a lie, so I'm sorry to the optometrists. And who was our resident optometrist optician expert? I feel like we need to hear from you. Is it Tina? It's just dropped out of my head. Anyway, that's my story. I was going to do a short show tonight because we're cooking risotto.
And it needs to be fed, you know, it needs to be fed constantly, so it maintains al dente, but it absorbs all the stock.
I started it, and now the DOP is cooking it while she's watching Strictly with a 5-year-old. That's what happens on Saturdays, guys. Pamela Walker's been in touch. She says, what flavour risotto? Rice. Well, it's actually mushroom. I've put some artichokes in there. Onions first, as ever, sweat. And then sweat the onions. Sweat, and then sweat the onions. Can't wait for my cookery programme. P.S. Anyone watching from, where is it? Saturday Kitchen. That's the show I want to be on. Get me on that. I can talk about sweating. Courgettes. White wine. Start adding the stock. Mushrooms, of course. Artichokes. Lovely. Veg stock. Anyway, Pamela has asked for this song. And it's pretty good. Pretty good. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Taller than the tallest trees. That's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue seas. That's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you all the way. Through the good old years and through all the in-between years. Come what may, who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you'll let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all. it's got fever deeper than the deep blue seas. That's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, so good unless she needs you. All the way through the good old lean years and through all the in-between years. Come what may, who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the Thank you very much. And I'll use that that leaning to the bottom of the piano to turn the heater off, because I was getting a bit rosy-cheeked. Well, everyone, you're very kind. They're kind. And it's time for an email. Not many this week. Where have you been? I've missed you all. Keep emailing. Oh, for those of you who are talking about the Christmas decorations, more news on that next week. I'll give you an address for the decorations to be sent. So what we're going to do as Christmas approaches is deck these halls with boughs of jolly. Dear Joe, it is so lovely to have you back doing some more show shows. Compliment. You are such compliment. Ugh, I'm being hit by a barrage. You know how to write your emails, Joanna. Your renditions of tender ballads are so... Again, this is... I mean, don't start an email with compliments, because I don't often read them before I read them. A song I recall from the first lockdown series, one of your own from the Midnight Gang, I think, was I Want a Big Beautiful Life. I would love to hear this again. A few other ideas. More Than You Know, which is ironic, because that is More Than I Know. I don't actually know it. With the song in my heart. Down in the Depths on the 90th Floor. Is that Cole Porter? Wait Till You See Her, When Somebody Thinks You're Wonderful. Deep Purple, and a bit of a leap here. Creep. Do you mean Radiohead?
Do you mean Radiohead?
Amanda Ward says, last time I emailed, it bounced back as spam. Yeah, exactly. It was because I spammed you. It's not true. info@joestilgoe.com if you'd like to get in touch. Info! If you'd like me to spell that out. Info. A dear friend gave me your new album for my birthday, and I'm compliment. Thank you again for all the time you give us. I hope to see you at a live show before too long. Best wishes to you, the DOP and the little ones. Joanna. Well, talking of live shows, I've got one next week. It's not really live, but it's at the lovely Chichester Festival Theatre, and it's going to be live streamed. It's next Wednesday the 25th, and yes, Ray Churchill, for example, I am getting better at my dates. I should really look at the... Oh, it's turning into Bill Clinton. I should really look... No. Oh my God, I tried to do Bill Clinton and it failed. Oh my God, I gotta stop doing Bill Clinton impression. Oh, I never had relations. You know Rob Brydon's Man in a Box? Well, the first time I met Rob, obviously I did my very bad Man in a Box impression at him. It was a bad start. We made up after that. So instead of his one, I thought I'd do my own brand, and all I could think of, who has a similarly strained voice, was Henry Blofeld. So mine is, whoa, gosh, well, England won the Ashes, that's absolutely marvellous. But the key is to get as quiet as possible. Oh my gosh, and there's a pigeon. There's a pigeon, yes. England have won the Ashes. Whew, takes it out of me. But something I've discovered is that small children can do it very naturally. So maybe they're all in a box. I really must hurry up. Anyway, CFT, Chichester Festival Theatre, yes. The link is on my website, but I will, of course, what will I do? I'll splurge about it all over the place. So yes, talking of Chichester, this is a song I wrote for a musical version of the David Walliams book, The Midnight Gang, which is not over there. Where's my copy? Here it is. Well, here's a memento. This is a little bookmark that they gave out. So this was a couple of years ago in the Midnight Gang, and it was going to go further, but then things happened. Anyway, possibly that might happen again, but obviously wonderful to work at Chichester and with David, but also Bryony Lavery, who is the amazing playwright who adapted the book, and I did the music and the songs. And this is one of these songs sung in the show by Sally, who is it's about children in a hospital, and they've all got various things wrong with them, obviously, but Sally is particularly ill, and she's sort of isolated from the rest of them, off in her own bed, and she doesn't really have much energy. But one of the lovely bits of the book is that they all get to live out their dreams, because the benevolent avuncular porter, who's a little bit scary to look at but lovely inside, he lets them live out all their dreams, and he concocts these amazing ways of them doing it. And Sally, very sweetly, all she asks for is a big, beautiful life, because she, knows her time is finite. So she hopes that, there's a chance she might be able to do normal stuff that children do when they grow up. So it's called Big Beautiful Life. Let me just find a key. It's too high. So in the show it's sung by a 10-year-old, so bear with me. It's a silly kind of dream with like a big G. Lovely. Obviously my favourite key, G Stilgoe. I'll do a sort of hybrid voice halfway between mine and a 10-year-old girl. It's a silly kind of dream, and to you it might just seem a little boring, like I haven't really tried. But when all you see is screens and you're connected to machines, there's so much time to think, and the thinking fills the night like ink, and an inkling starts to grow, and then it burns me up inside. No, it's ridiculous. And then someone else says, go on, it doesn't sound so silly to me. Okay. Well, don't laugh. Back to school with all my friends. Then when all the school stuff ends, I would finally buy some clothes that weren't all pink. Then to college I'd study French, and I'd have a favourite bench where I'd sit and drink my first glass of wine. Disgusting, but disgusting's fine. At least I can say I've had a drink. I'd like a big, beautiful life in this big, beautiful world. It might not seem exciting to a child who doesn't know, but everything's exciting when you've got nowhere to go. I'd like a big, beautiful life for a small, wonderful moment. It's a little thing to ask, to you it might seem small. A big and beautiful life. Play on beaches, breathe fresh air, put on makeup, brush my hair, get some hair, so many little things I'd never want to miss. Then perhaps I'd meet a guy or a girl it's worth a try, and I'd have the world's most brilliant first kiss. I'd like a big, beautiful life in this big, beautiful world. It might not seem exciting to a child who doesn't know, but everything's exciting it might seem small, but to me it's big. To me it's beautiful. Big and beautiful. I started watching a great documentary you might like. It's all about Ronnie Scott's My Second Home, Third Home, Fifth Home. It's really well put together, it's great. So much stuff I've never seen before. And there was footage of Dame Cleo Lane, who I met when I was about 25. I was on my first gig at Peter on the Park. It was such a thrill, and I got to work with her and John. I'm not bragging, I'm just giving you my live CV. And I've seen Cleo many times since, and she's still around and still amazing. And I'll try and post this if I can. She doesn't sing this song, but this used to be one that Cleo sang. And any Dean Martin fans, you might know this one. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be king, you may possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world's always the same, don't ever change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you're nobody till somebody loves you. Find yourself somebody to love. As sure as the stars shine above the shed, you're nobody till somebody films you on YouTube. Find yourself somebody. Find yourself somebody. Find yourself somebody. Find yourself somebody. Somebody. Find yourself somebody to love. To Cleo Lane. Do check out that documentary, Ronnie Scott's documentary. Hello. If you just joined us, if you're just slipping in, maybe you've turned off something on the television, maybe been listening to the radio, maybe you've been putting the kids to bed. Very noble pursuits, all of them, but the most noble is to get yourself inside the shed, get yourself a drink, and play the tinny whistle. Something like this. This is a very, very high one. Should be playing it like this. Too high. What was I talking about? Sometimes that tinny whistle is like my devil on my shoulder. You're the devil on my shoulder. Anyway. Yes, what was I saying? I was welcoming people who'd just come in. Well, it's a strange time to join because I'm ending this. But if you've enjoyed what you've watched and seen and listened to and imbibed, digested, cogitated, I'll be back on Tuesday, 1 p.m. lunchtime. Those guys know about it. This has been show 73. This has been brought to you by Cuprinol. All-weather treatment for wood. I can't think of what it was actually called. But yes, I was telling everyone earlier, very, very amusing, that I must get back to the risotto. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Hello, son. I'd like to thank you all for coming. It means so much you're all here. Some words to close the evening before you all disappear. You might have noticed the stars in attendance, looking down and enjoying the view. Here's where they whisper to all their descendants gathered in the beautiful brew. They're playing our kind of music. They're playing our favorite song. They're playing live as a soundtrack, and it's the one we put on. They're playing our kind of music. What if our kind of music is gone? 3 a.m. no one's leaving. We talk and drink until dawn. Are you with Ella and Sinatra? Or maybe Crosby and Sarah Vaughan? They're up there. Turn up the volume, pour the whiskey, let the neighbors shout us down. I have some news for the broken-hearted. This music is sticking around. We'll put on our kind of music. We'll raise a toast to the stars. We'll thank them all for the memories. We'll put their names on the bars. We'll put on our kind of music. That kind of music is ours. Keep playing all of those memories. Keep them up here where they belong. Keep playing our kind of music. Our kind of music. Our kind of music. All night long. All night long. Have a great weekend, everyone. Good night.